I'm waiting for people to come in here. I'm gonna do it again. Child, hold on, y'all. Having technical difficulties. Oh my God! Why did? Hold on, y'all. This shit is really pissing me off. Hold on, y'all. Like, I don't know what is going on with my camera. Hold on. This is so ghetto. Y'all, go ahead and just make yourself a drink, honey. Okay. This thing is acting so stupid. Yo, honestly, for real, y'all, something is really wrong with my camera. And I think, you know what it is, y'all? I got some haters. Out here. And the devil done sent their haters out here. So, y'all, we're going to pray. Because this shit, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Just make yourself a drink. Go ahead and roll up. Hold on. Because this is ridiculous. Okay, we're going to try this again. Am I good? Let's do the intro one more time. Hello, my beautiful stones and gems. Hi, I am your host, Miss Mama Medusa, and this is the Medusa Show. I miss you guys. How are you? I know I'm loud. It's late as hell. I know I'm coming on, y'all, but I just want to just talk to y'all, just shoot the shit. Y'all, I miss y'all. I don't know if y'all know, I had to take a quick mental health break. Last month was a lot for me. I ain't gonna talk too much about my personal life because I know y'all don't care. Y'all rather talk about celebrities, and so would I. But your girl was going through it. Hey, I miss you too, friend. I miss y'all so much. Y'all know, if y'all don't see me, if y'all don't never see me, just know I'm just being a mom. But I'm gonna be back. I'm never gone for too long. Hey, Xavier. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Zarina. And hey, friend. And shout out to everybody that's in the chat. I am live on TikTok and YouTube. Click the link in my bio so you can join my YouTube community, and so you can see the visuals. How we doing, y'all? What we drinking on? This is my drink of choice. Isn't she refreshing? It's a little bit of Hennessy. Just what is this? Hennessy, peach juice. Some sour mix, and some sparkling water. Some sparkling lime water. Nice and refreshing. Girl, we got some things to talk about. We're going to briefly talk about these presidential debates. It's really nothing to talk about. We're going to talk about that I'm sorry. Hey, Shania. I'm trying to be better, y'all. I really am. Shout out to my Cancers. Happy July. Happy first of the month. Shout out to Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. Live and in color. Yes. Come on that PTO. You better watch this shit on your job. Listen, we're going to talk about the debates. We're going to talk about Iyanla. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about what I really want to talk about, which is this Maddie and Miss Netta T. We're going to talk about Teyanna and Iman. We're going to talk about the BET Awards. And then we'll talk about whatever else, y'all. It's going to be a cute little live. It's going to be cute. It's going to be cute. Where should we start? Amber Rose is endorsing Trump. We could just start with the Trump shit. So Amber Rose is endorsing Trump. I wish I thought I had the picture, but I don't. Do I have the picture? Let me see, child. I might have it. Hold on, y'all. Y'all saw that picture of Amber Rose. Let me see. Maybe I can just share my screen. Here, hold on. Here we go. Come on, technology. I know y'all probably like, we don't give a fuck, but I did want to speak on this just for 2 seconds. Y'all, what is this? Can y'all see my screen? Hey, baby. Thank you. What is this? Do y'all see this? Trump isn't. So, Isaiah, you're really throwing me off. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. Back to the show. So, yes, Amber Rose is endorsing Trump in 2024. Are light-skinned women okay? Like, is it just me or a lot of like the light brights? And it's not just light-skinned women. It's like a specific demographic, a specific age group of light-skinned women are just crashing out. Is it just me? The Brittany Renners, the Drea Michelles, the Amber Roses, these light-skinned women, like, it's like once they hit 37, they just crash out. What's going on? And I'm not, this is not me attacking light-skinned women. I want to be very clear. I'm talking about the light-skinned women whose whole personality is brand is built on nothing more than simply being light-skinned. I'm talking about them women. What's going on? It's like, let me read the comments before I get. The drink looks so good. It is good, baby. It is so good. You know it's bad when ignorant ass Jocelyn Hernandez is right about something. Jocelyn been clocked that tea, and anti-black ass Jocelyn Hernandez is clocking you. It's real bad. My thing is with Amber Rose, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone. My thing is like, you really was telling women, you was telling the whole generation of young women to call themselves sluts and whores. You were indoctrinating our generation of women to be slutted out. Okay, and you really tried to make it seem like in the name of sexual liberation and all these other things, and you really tried to make it seem like this whole slut movement, slutty girl movement was like a way for us to like have access to healthcare and sexual health and all these other things. And now you're endorsing the same jigger that's about to take that shit away. Girl, Drea hasn't crashed out. She's been like this from the beginning. No, Drea hasn't crashed out. If you have a child with a man that's the same age as your child, I consider that crashing out. I don't know what y'all definition of a crash out is. Drea been a crash out. But yeah, Amber Rose is fucking trash. And is it just me? I feel like she done lost her fucking mind ever since her and Wiz Khalifa broke up. Like, she over here tatting that. I think she lost it when she was after she tatted that shit on her forehead. It just went down from there. Wiz Khalifa, come get your baby mama, because she's starting to get on my fucking nerves. Thank you. What is Amber Rose famous for other than Tiger's baby mama? That's Black China. Same thing. And that's just another. You mixing up the light skins. No, she's Wiz Khalifa's baby mama, and then she's somebody else's baby mama too. Girl. Yeah, I'm done with Amber Rose. Amber Rose, fuck you. Fuck anybody that's aligning themselves with Trump. I can't even, and honestly, I was gonna say fuck Biden too. Did y'all watch them ghetto ass debates, child? Let me read the comments real quick. The face tattoo was a big red flag. She hasn't lost her mind. She lost her money. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Xavier. Thank you for waking that up. I think I'm telling you, like, a lot. It's the same thing with Brittany Renner. These girls, the light skinned, bright skins, whose whole brand is built on nothing more than just simply being light skinned. Like, we're not in that day and age anymore. Like, you gotta do more. You gotta bring more. You gotta actually you just being light skinned and pretty. That's not enough. And yeah, I think that she's definitely she definitely is broke. It's giving broke. It's giving poverty. And it's just looking like you're like looking for any sort of relevance at this point. That's why, same thing with Brittany Renner over here, dry humping Charleston White. I'm telling you, the light skins are crashing out, and it's a specific, the light skinned women over 35 are crashing out. The light skinned women that are 38 and up are crashing out. They really are. She has a kid with the dude that's with Cher. Who is he? Exactly. Like, who? I'm done. Did y'all see the debates? Let me take a sip. Hey, sis. Shout out to everybody that snuck on in. I'm live on YouTube. Did y'all see the debates? Did y'all see those ghetto ass debates, child? Listen, I'm gonna be honest. You know, I'm turning 30 in 2 weeks. Shout outs to my July cancer. Shout outs to all my cancers. Right. And so I said to myself, I was like, you know, let me be mature. Let me be mature and watch the debates and see what the fuck is going on in my country. You know, I pay taxes in this motherfucker. Let me see what the fuck is going on. Girl, I went and poured me a glass of wine like the astute adult that I am. And I watched that hot ghetto garbage. And I was just first of all, it started off strong, right? At first, it started off strong. I think Biden started off with his commentary, you know, his little 2 minutes, and he did good in the beginning. And then after that, it just went to pure shit. Like, I'm talking like less than 10 minutes in. Yeah, we saw the debates. Biden had a few glitches. Girl, I'm live on YouTube. Y'all got to see the clips. It looked like he boo-booed on himself. Biden, and it's like, the American public, we are so fickle. Like, you gotta be on it. Even the moment you lose eye contact, we're done. Like, Americans, our attention span is very small. Like, it could be the smallest little details. You over here, he was like, well, it's like, oh, and the thing is like, let me play the clip. And then let's come back. Cause I'm sorry now. And then Trump in the background just acting a damn fool.
When he left office, and I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
Y'all, I'm sorry. Why is he so damn ignorant? Why is he so ignorant? He said, I really don't know what he said, and I don't think he knows what he said either. Girl. It's just like, and honestly, I feel bad because I'm one of those people, I don't like making fun of kids, and I don't like making fun of old people too. Like, I don't like it. And so I feel bad laughing at Biden. I do, even though he ain't shit. I know, genocide Joe, ha ha ha, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't feel bad for a fucking war criminal, but listen, I'm not well versed enough to speak about politics. Y'all voting? I've been bullied to vote. I swear every 4 years I get bullied into voting every 4 years, child. Every 4 years. It's just like, I'm not going to talk too much about it. I'm not here to tell you to vote or not to vote. There is a lot at stake, especially in terms of our reproductive rights, ladies, or just people with vaginas. But you know, let me just, because I don't want to offend nobody. But it's just hard. It's just hard to vote for somebody that I don't believe in, and I haven't believed in. Right. We have to stop. Right. That's what I'm saying. But my thing, Xavier, it's always something. It's always some big thing that we got to stop, and it's just like, it's hard to. I'm not telling you do what you want. I'm voting for somebody that I don't believe in. I don't believe in any of this shit, and I'm voting for it. And it's just, I just feel like I'm gaslighting myself. But the way I justify it is like, listen, my ancestors fought for this right to vote, and so I'm gonna use this. This is a right that my ancestors fought and died for. So I'm gonna take advantage of it, despite me not believing in it. So they're both evil. They're both fucking evil. Both two wings of the same bird. And see, that's why and that's my thing. Let's wake that up. Like, let's be very clear. You voted. If you're voting for any party, you're still voting for an evil person. This is America, KKK we're talking about. But let's move on. Let's talk about something light. I'm tired of talking about this fuck ass country. I have thoughts, but if you're in a swing state, do what makes sense for you in the ballot box. Yeah, everybody do it. Listen, do what you got to do. There's a lot of stake here. Let's move on to something light. Let's talk about that trifling, big, wide having ass, Iyanla Vanzant, her wide ass. Or did y'all want to talk about Sexy Red? And we could do that. Let's do that. Did y'all want to talk about Sexy Red and Chief Keef? What's going on? So Sexy Red is fucking Chief Keef, y'all. And I guess she's been arguing with his baby mother. Is this his baby mama? Is this his girlfriend? Side chick? I'm gonna play the clip and we're gonna get into it.
You can't run me off that easy, baby. We gonna have to straight that dick, okay? Okay, sister. You can't run me off that easy, baby. I guess you can't run me off that easy now. I guess we gotta share that dick. We sharing these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can't run me off that easy, baby. We gonna have to straight.
I'm sorry, my vagina started itching just watching that video. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Y'all gonna laugh. If my man cheated on me with a bitch like Sexy Red, I think I would look into having a fucking hysterectomy. Like, I would want my whole uterus extracted from my body. Like, like, I don't even want, like, no, for real. Like, ain't no sharing shit. You can have him. I would burn everything in the house that he touched if my nigga cheated on me with anybody. Let's be very clear. But especially a bitch like Sexy Red, especially a bitch that's getting on the internet saying, "Oh, we're gonna have to share that dick, sister." All the dick that's in, I got it, all the blicks that's in the world, and we sharing it. Ew. And you know they not using protection. You know they swapping. You know they swapping fluids. Just nasty. And the sad part is that a lot of y'all are in the same predicament, and y'all don't want to talk about it. Let's wake that up. A lot of y'all are sharing baby daddy. Y'all share baby daddies. That's one thing. That's one thing I'm so happy that's a generational curse, and I'm so happy that I broke from sharing daddies and splitting weekends and shit. That shit is I don't know how y'all do it. Yes, I would have to have my vagina extracted from me. I don't want it no more. I don't want it. It's been exposed to too much. Let me go back. Too dirty N-words sleeping together. I just know they breasts stank. Just stank. And who is this? Can somebody comment below? Is this his baby mama that they arguing? I think her name is Brianna. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna read the comments, but I do have some thoughts on Chief Keef. Yes, I do have some thoughts. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Chief Keef got some good dick. I really do, and I'm not even gonna lie. Like, and maybe this is a toxic trait of me. Maybe this is like the inner bird in me. But when I see two women fighting over a man, I'm like, oh, the dick must be immaculate, because why else would you be arguing over him? It can't just be off the principle. Like, it's just too many. I mean, dick comes a dime a dozen. Like, it must be. And then it's like, are you that desperate for validation and male attention that you got to share it with somebody else? If you was that girl, why can't you just get a man of your own? Fuck marriage. Fuck getting a man to commit to you for the rest of his life. We know a lot. We know we know a lot of y'all. I'm not talking about I'm talking about Sexy Red specifically. We know that that's not, you're not, well, let me not even say that, because niggas be marrying ratchet bitches all the time. Some of them, and that's another thing, like some of you married women really be acting like y'all really be smelling yourself like, bitch, your husband's a fucking bum, okay? Your husband needed a green card. Like, stop, girl. I'm sorry. I think I took it too far. I think I'm getting a little too personal. Speaking of men cheating, have you watched the Shan and Brand interview? Who's that? I know we're not talking about Club Shay Shay. Who's Shan and Brand? Who got cheated on? Because I love to see some. I need some tea. Y'all make sure I get this video a thumbs up. A lot of younger generation coming up have the mindset, unfortunately. Ashley Palmer, that's a goddamn lie. We're not about to act like women weren't sharing dick back in the 90s. Betty White made a whole song about it's better to have a piece of man than to have no man at all. Women been desperate over men for years. This is not just a generational thing. This is not new. Oh, let me wipe my camera off. It's a little blurry. She gonna say the women of this generation. Girl, if anything, I feel like the women of our generation is a little more independent and not with that shit. Sexy Red is the one that's bringing us back, is bringing it backwards. Yeah, no. Hell no. Ain't no, what the fuck? No. Oh. He got like 5 baby mamas and she want that's oh. See, I didn't know he had that many children. Oh, is it just me? I think I always found Chief Keef to be kind of attractive. No, I don't know. Maybe I think it's just something about a dark skinned nigga with dreads. They do it for me every time. She's going to continue to blow up with this kind of, and that's another thing. Yeah, she's going to continue to blow up with this kind of behavior because Sally is acceptable. I feel like she's doing this shit for clout. We talked about this hoe for too long. Shan the Brand is the Trini influencer who is married to another influencer named Cummix. They were on a podcast explaining why she allows him to cheat. Oh, well, I mean, I don't want to speak. I mean, she's Trinidadian, and the Caribbean girlies are different. Okay, I'm sorry, the Caribbean girlies and the African girlies or women in different parts of Africa, y'all different. Y'all let y'all men do anything. Y'all let them cheat on you. Some of you let them beat on you. Bring back babies, STDs, and I mean, not all of you, not all of them, but a lot of them do. Let's be for real. And I'm sure there are some Black American women that do that too, but I feel like it's a little more common in other cultures. And I'm speaking as a Jamaican American woman, okay? I've seen a lot of things. Not no domestic violence though. I was gonna put that out there. I ain't never seen that. I remember Adina Howard being mad at Brandy over Wana from Boyz II Men. Ciao. Who's next? Girl, I know what I want to talk about. Matter of fact, I might need to take this second, y'all. Take the second to post something up. Can we take a little breaky break? Y'all, we just taking a little breaky break. Don't mind your business. Mind your business. We just taking a little breaky break. But y'all, did y'all hear about that trifling ass Iman Shumpert? Trash. Fucking trash. This nigga asked Brianna or Teyanna Taylor to send his broke ass all the gifts that he got her. What kind of shit is that? I'm so fucking disappointed in this man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Cause now I'm getting upset. Cause y'all jiggers really was putting on this whole performative ass black love bullshit. Excuse me, Lord. Just as ghetto. But yeah, I'm so disappointed. I mean, what? And then my thing is like, ain't your kids gonna see this shit? Like, and it's like, what did he get her? What did she get him? And it's like, weren't you using her money? Y'all married, so her money is your money and your money is his. And weren't you like at the end of your career, your basketball career, where y'all got together anyway? Half of the publicity that you even got, any sort of money that you were getting, it was because you were married to Teyanna. So who the fuck? What? And it's the fact that Teyanna, you a better woman than I ever be. And this is my thing, ladies. You know, this is why I will never throw my relationship in another woman's face, especially not another black woman. I'll never do that, because one thing about a nigga, he gonna always embarrass you. Like, not like, God forbid, I'm not, I know my husband will never do me like, well, you know what, honestly, you really can never say never with you really, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing a nigga gonna do. Like, you know, the moment you say, oh, he would never, my man would never, that's when they gonna do it. So I'm not even gonna say that. But one thing a man gonna do is make you look fucking stupid every fucking time, bro. That's just what men do. It's just, come on. So I just think it's crazy how, like, Teyanna, she just been just the perfect, you could tell that she tries to be just the perfect example of a wife and a mother. And you just see this man just dogging her out. He cheating on her, allegedly getting women pregnant on her. Allegedly, I have to say alleged, but that is what the people were saying. There was a rumor that he went and got her, and I'm sure he went and paid the girl off to send the baby back to heaven. But that is what the people were saying. Okay, and then shortly after that, that's when the divorce came into play. So yeah. You know, where there's smoke, there's fire. But, you know, shout out to Teyana Taylor. She has been, you know, doing her best to just uphold this, like, you know, mountain of just like grace and just whatever. And he just keeps dogging her out. Teyanna, I'm ready for you to go low. But you know what? I know she's not gonna do that, because those are her kids' father. She a better woman than I ever be. You want to be petty, bitch? You want to be you feel me? You want war? Let's have a fucking war. Like, I'm like that's my thing. I'm with whatever you want. I'm with whatever you with. I'm on whatever you on. I'm you want to be peaceful, you want to be amicable, we can be amicable. But if you want to act fucking stupid, bitch, I'm gonna act motherfucking dumb. I'm gonna act silly. Like, what? Teyanna, you better than me. I think it's time that you match. What is Tiana's sign? What's going on? What's she, a Virgo? She gives Virgo energy, don't she? It's time to go full right. Quiet ass is kept. Teyanna looked like she was doing the bending in that relationship. Iman's pretty ass. Yeah, I think that she really should just Teyanna, it is time to go full lesbian. I never really, I mean, I'm not saying that I don't think that she likes women, because it's really not my place to say, you know, what have you. She's a Sag. My moon is in Sag. Okay, Teyanna, I see you. Maybe that's, you know, Sagittarius. I feel like Sagittariuses are really nice for the most part, even though they got that fire in them. I feel like especially Sag women, they're like really, really nice. Every Sag woman I know is like really nice. I don't know. Oh, you share a birthday with Teyanna Taylor, Wendy Williams, and oh my goodness, Nelson Mandela. Those are my birthday twins. I'm very proud, as you can see. I feel like that's a fair, you know, radical, and I like to gossip. Even though Nelson Mandela, well, he had radical politics in the beginning of his, you know, president, or prior to his, you know, in the very beginning, but not so much towards the end. Let's move on to what we really wanted to talk about. It would be, I guess we could transition into the BET Awards, and then we could talk about, we are speeding through these stories. I feel like we should take a little breaky break. Did y'all want to talk about the BET Awards? I don't have nothing to talk about. I have nothing to say. I just really wanted to just talk about Teyanna. Taraji, drunk ass. Hey Denise. Taraji drunk ass. Making a play at Keith Lee. Did y'all see this? Do I have the clip? I don't even know if I have it.
Method Man look alike. Method's married, are you? Are you? Hi, how are you? Mr. Keith Lee, I know what you're thinking right now. This is about a 10.9 out of a 10. I got caught up in my own inner monologue. I'm so sorry. You're thinking this is a 10.9 out of 10. My bad. You fine too, so call me. Give him his flower.
What? Oops! You heard her catch herself, and then she said, "Oop!" Because I think that's when she realized that his wife was sitting right next door. Now let's talk about it, because this was apparently a tweet and delete. Girl, somebody in the comments said this is somebody's. I'm reading somebody. Truth Speaker 72 said Keith Lee fine as fuck. I don't blame her. Keith Lee does nothing for my fat mama. Keith, and I think he's just too light skinned for me, if I'm being honest. No tea, no shade. And it's the same thing with Vic Mensa. The girlies be going up for him. To me, I don't get it. I mean, but I would, if I was to, I would rather Vic Mensa than Keith Lee, if he wasn't married, obviously. However, supposedly Keith Lee made a response, and I'm not sure if he was joking or not, but he tweeted and deleted it, and here is the clip. I had to mute the sound because I'm not trying to get no copyright. But basically it's him like throwing it on the ground. I think he was just trying to be funny. Like, I don't think that he was like, I think he's just trying to be funny and it's just not landing. I don't know. But how do y'all feel? I mean, listen, before I even read the comments, there will be no Taraji P. Henson slander. I think I've told y'all, Taraji, there's just certain celebrities, like, I really don't give a fuck about, I don't give a fuck about none of these celebrities, let's be very clear, but there are some who, they can do no wrong, and Taraji is at the very top of that list. Taraji P. Henson, Wendy Williams. Obviously, I know. Obviously, she could do wrong now, clearly. But I'm just saying, you're not finna hear. I'm biased when it comes to like a couple, but for the most part, it's fuck them because they don't pay my bills. Okay. Okay. I'm a part of the Medusa Hive and nobody else. Shout out to the Messy Mafia. If you are a part of the Messy Mafia, please take a sip. Give this video a thumbs up for the Messy Mafia. Give this video a thumbs up. Shout out to y'all. I would be nothing without y'all. Yes. No, Vic Messa, I like him now that he cut his hair. But yeah, so, she made that comment. I think she was just drunk. But it was funny. It was funny. I thought it was funny. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. If Taraji P. Henson like said that to my husband, I would be flattered. Like, I would be flattered if I wouldn't even be upset. That's just me. So I think she just be having fun. I hope that Keith Lee and his wife were not like really offended by that. I hope not. I think we all know it's all jokes and giggles over here. Did y'all watch the BET Awards? Did we watch it? I didn't watch it. I haven't watched an awards show. And the crazy part is I used to love the BET Awards, child, because it would always come out at the top of the summer, like a couple weeks after school let out. And so it was just, to me, like, honestly, like the BET Awards is like my childhood unlocked for real. Like it unlocks a lot of like childhood memories for me. But I haven't watched it, child, probably since I graduated from high school. Like, so like I think the last year I watched it was like probably like 2013, 2014. I mean, I had been graduated already, but yeah, I've been stopped watching that shit. I stopped watching it like over 10 years ago, so I ain't watch it. But I heard that what's his name? Usher fine ass got, what was it, the Lifetime Achievement Award? What was it? Did he get the Lifetime Achievement Award? Y'all let me know in the comments. And I heard that he was cussing up a storm in the comment section. Y'all, why was Usher cussing like that? What's going on? Is he mad? I'm like, he's saying something about people been effing with him. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, maybe because people been saying that he's gay, or maybe it's because of that herpes allegation, or like, you know, the T allegedly, supposedly, you know, they were saying that he was out here. Hey, not even just that you have herpes out here like spreading it. It's one thing to just have it. Like, if you got it, keep it to yourself and do what you got to do to contain it, to make sure that it's not, or, you know what I'm saying, just be safe. But it's nothing wrong with having it. A lot of people have it. I think, what don't they say, like 2/3 of the world have it? So a lot of people have it, but you know, it's a way you go about it. He got the Lifetime Achievement Award. He was cursing about being a good black man. Yeah, what was that about? What? I'm sorry, like, what was that? What was that about? I'm sorry, like, I just thought it was just he was talking about like the whole fatherhood thing. What is there some tease? Is there some? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, because I don't even remember Usher ever being. I mean, if Usher, I forgot Usher even had kids. Quiet as it's kept. That's how. So I'm just like, what are you talking? Oh, you're a father? Oh, are you? Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I knew that, but like, you know what I'm saying? Am I tripping? Yeah, he kept saying it's the year of the black fathers. Like, yeah, what was that about? Okay, but like, is it? Like, are the black fathers really stepping up? Like, he got 5 kids. That's a mess. Usher does not have no 5 kids. Usher got all them kids? With who? I know he's married. I saw, is his wife white or not? Because they saying that she's white, and then they say that she's mixed. Y'all know y'all like to. Anyways, who he got kids? Who he got 5 kids with? I know because I know God rest his soul. I know his child, like stepchild with was it Tamika? Was that her name? I know that, and that the one that passed away, unfortunately. But y'all let me know. And he mentioned Tamika, and I was like, and he mentioned Tamika. What did he say about Tamika? You know what? And justice for Tamika Raymond, justice for her, because I really and you know what? Oh, that's just a perfect transition. Ooh, this is a perfect transition when we're talking about the internalized misogyny that a lot of Black women receive from other Black women. Oh, that's a perfect transition to this Iyanla conversation, because like the way Black women went out their way, like honestly, like Tamika Raymond for my young, because I'm gonna be honest, I was young. I'm 30. I'm turning 30 this month. I don't really remember, like I remember Tamika Raymond getting the business. Y'all remember back in them tabloid days, it was Tamika Raymond, Khalees, who else? Like, it was just certain Black women in Hollywood, they would just get drugged through the fucking mud, especially when it came to like divorces and shit. And Tamika was definitely one of them. They vilified that woman, and they was calling her all types of calling her, trans woman, saying that she looked like a man, saying that she was ugly, saying that she was old. Why did he get with her? Let me show y'all Tamika Raymond. Let me show y'all what she looked like. And she is not, and that's the thing. But she's a dark-skinned Black woman who, hey Nova, she's a child. We got something, girl. You already know we're gonna talk about that too. You came in the perfect time. She's a dark-skinned Black woman. Can y'all let me share my screen. Tamika was a dark-skinned Black woman who was married to, Usher back in the early 2000s. And, it was a hard time being dark-skinned back then, bitch. It's still hard now to this day, but it's a fraction of it's a little easier now, just a little bit, because, y'all like now all of a sudden y'all like Black queens and dark skin, the performances that y'all like to put on Y'all not marrying dark-skinned black women. You ain't really, y'all ain't really marrying the light-skinned black women either, if we being honest. But you claim to love us so much. Yeah, okay, nigga. I wanted to show y'all Tamika Raymond real quick, and then we can move on. But yeah, I didn't understand why he was up there cussing and carrying on. Raymond, this is Tamika. She was not ugly. I mean, the makeup. She is not. They really tried to make her out to be. Can y'all see the screen? Y'all can see her. They really tried to gaslight us. Listen, the early 2000s, the makeup and the wigs was harsh back then. Yo, she look a mess. Okay, she look a mess right here. This was not a flattering photo. But Usher, he like him old because his wife look a little old too. Let's look at his wife. Let's look at the comparison. What's his wife's name? I don't know. I'm just gonna call her Usher's wife. Oh, okay. Is this woman? What is she? What's her mix? What's her tea? She doesn't look black. She looks like a spicy white woman, honestly, if I'm being honest. My computer is being slow as fuck. It's not okay. This is a white woman. This is a Caucasian woman. Y'all not about to play with me and gaslight me right here. This is a white woman. Stop playing. Okay. We're not talking about nothing. I think that's a perfect transition. Tamika is gorgeous. Tamika is beautiful. Thank you. I think it was the age difference that made a lot of people mad. I think they're 7 years apart. And no Tino Shade, I'm not trying to be funny, but he's been fucking older women, since he was a little boy. I mean, he was being SA'd and taken advantage of. So I feel bad for Usher. Let's get off of Usher. Usher, honestly, like Usher got a lot of Usher, these Ray J's, a lot of these black men are a lot of black men in Hollywood that grew up in Hollywood. They have a lot of sexual trauma that we don't talk about. Tamika made her to be this older woman trying to control Usher. Really? They made her out to be that. Oh, they made Tamika out to be that. Right. Yes, Tamika is gorgeous. I believe she's white and Latina. A spicy white, like I said. Tamika was hated because she was a dark-skinned black woman that was older, dating their fave. I remember hearing her get dragged by a lot of black women. I just want to put that out there. Like sometimes, and then this is like a perfect example, like a perfect transition. Like sometimes black women, like we can be like really hard on ourselves. And I think it's because a lot of us are conditioned to accept emotional abuse. We've been emotionally abused by our mothers, our aunties, our cousins, all of that, our grandmothers for years. It's been normalized. We see it, all of that shit. And so that's why, and even myself, even with myself, some people have said, Medusa, you can be a little harsh on black women sometimes. Your critiques are a bit, harsh. I have to check myself like, all right, well, you have to, it's a constant unlearning and constant, like, just being present in that. And so black women, you really gotta unpack that. We really gotta unpack being so hard on each other. And that's why this situation with Iyanla Vanzant really fucking triggers me. I'm sorry. Let me calm down. Lord, hold on, y'all. Cause I'm about to go off. Give me 1 second, Jesus. Give me 1 second. I had to go put some chapstick on because I know I'm about to go in and I didn't want my lips to be looking dry when I read this. I'm trying to do better with my platform. I really am. So I want y'all to see. I want you to hear me. I want you to be, I want you to be vigilant when you hear me when I say this. Iyanla Vanzant. I think that Iyanla Vanzant is a modern day mammy. I'm just gonna wake that up. I'm just gonna start there. Iyanla Vanzant is probably one of the most problematic Black women in television, if we're being honest. Her whole platform is built on her degrading and talking down to Black women, and I'm fucking tired of it. And for her to get her wide ass, let me stop because let me not even talk about her appearance. But for her to step up on the stage and hug and kiss and adorn this Black male abuser who only and exclusively dates white women and was only dating white women when he was up on Marvel and when he was on all these other large networks. He was with a white woman. But now that he done hit that allegedly, supposedly been accused of abusing said woman and other white women, now who does he come back to? The Black women. And what do? We lick up behind them like fucking dogs, and we take the fucking scraps that we can get from generation to generation. You got Iyanla Vanzant, her 70-something-year-old ass, and then you got Megan Good, her big. How old is Megan Good? Too motherfucking old to be making these decisions. Let me play the clip, and we can unpack because I'm getting upset. Where is it? Where is this goddamn clip? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Is this it? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even know where it's at.
I guess you can't run me off that.
I cannot
Participating transform.
Method man look alike.
To do that.
I guess you can't run me off that easy.
Al, you're a man of many talents, some of which include being messy.
Now, what the fuck was that? Like, what was that? It started off as like a maternal, auntie embrace, and then towards the end, it looked like she was getting a little moist between them legs. What the fuck is going on? See, this is what I'm talking about. These old hoes. I'm sorry. Let me not call this woman out her name. Fuck that. I'm tired of fucking policing myself. This is how the fuck I speak. If you don't like it, then tune the fuck out. Okay? Anyways, as I was saying, this was wrong with some of these old hoes. They be trying to, some of these women really be trying to pray their way into some dick. Let's talk about it. These women really be trying to like auntie and mammy their way into a good fuck. Cause that's what it's giving, Iyanla. It's looking like you want to hunch that man. It's looking like you haven't had some good dick in some time. And that's what it is. And for you to sit there, this woman is literally using her. She said that she was in an abusive relationship for 10 years. And so somehow, some way, that grants her the authority to speak on or to absolve this abusive man of his abusive behavior. Girl, what? So instead of you using your platform and using all the privilege and resources that you have to advocate for victims of abuse, you want to advocate for the abuser, and you're using your abuse story to do it? Girl, fuck you. Are you fucking serious? You're trash. Y'all ain't shit. And you know what? Megan Good, you ain't shit either. Because look at Megan Good, dumbass.
All of that. And then right up here, Megan, after that one.
Sorry, one more.
Can we do one over the shoulder? And then right up here, Megan.
Oh yeah, we are.
Ready to be over the shoulder? That's what they need to
I know.
I can't get a shot of him right now. I got all these people in my way. I always have to wait till he gets over here before I can get a shot of him.
And then we'll
Look at his body language. Can we roll the clip back?
all of that. And then right up here, Megan. After that one.
Sorry, one more, Kim. One more.
Can we do one over the shoulder? And then right up here, Megan. Oh yeah, we are.
Ready to be over the shoulder?
Now, granted, I get it. People taking pictures is annoying. He looks very annoyed, and she looks like she is elated. She looks like she has nothing better to do. Because ain't nobody checking for fucking Megan Good. Bitch, we ain't been checking for you since Cousin Skeeter. Okay? We ain't been checking for you since B2K and Bring It On. Girl, stop. And so, and anytime that we are looking at in your direction is always in regards to who you are dating, who you fucking. It's the same thing with your marriage, same thing with your husband. Let's talk about it. Because I never liked her, Megan Good, and that relationship that she had with Devon. What's his name? Her husband. Her husband. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I never liked it. I never liked the way he treated her. I never liked the way he talked down to her and tried to make him seem like he was some sort of Russell Wilson and Sierra. Quiet as kept. I never liked the way Sierra like diminished her. Like, it's like, bitch, you're motherfucking Sierra. Like, why are you like, stop, fuck, I don't want to hear nothing about that damn prayer. You praying for this man to come and save you. I mean, I hated that for her. I'm happy that she got it. I just hated how she, like, I'm talking about Sierra, like, diminished her value and like made it seem like she was just some girl that just needed a man to save her. I hated that. But whatever. Maybe that's how she feels about herself, or maybe that's, and that's really sad if that's the case. And I'm not even trying to be funny. But yeah. Fuck Jonathan Majors. F any black woman that aligns himself with an abusive man who has a reputation of only dating white women prior to a huge scandal. Like, it's like, black women, stand the fuck up. I'm so tired of black women allowing themselves to be used. Like, it's like every time an abusive black man. Like, every time an abusive black man is like being held accountable for his abusive behavior, you can always count on some black woman, the mammification of the black woman, some mammy, one to fucking cosplay as a fucking mammy and like, no. And the gag is half of these men wouldn't even look, spit, shit in their direction if they weren't on the chopping block, if they weren't like, if their brands were not in jeopardy. I'm looking at, I see the comments. That woman triggers me. She triggers me because she's just full of shit. She's so full of shit, and she will sit there and, like, honestly, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna say this. Another thing about Iyanla Vanzant, because I'm very familiar with women who are like her. Iyanla is one of those women that, you could come to her and tell her, hey, your son, nephew, brother, cousin, whatever, this man that this man that you are associated with, he did this to me. He hurt me, raped me, essayed me, touched me, beat me, whatever, etc. And not only will you or show, even if you have undeniable evidence, even though you shouldn't even have to prove it, that you should just believe me anyway because I'm a black woman. And why the fuck would I? I mean, yeah, people lie, but you should. I mean, if I can't confide in another black woman, who the fuck can I confide in? But despite you having undeniable evidence, I'm talking, you can have this nigga on camera beating your ass, and these black women will still coddle them. These black women, hello, R. Kelly supporters. You can have this black man on camera. I'm sorry, you can have this man on camera doing the most heinous shit that you can think of, and black women, old ass, washed up ass black women, male identifying black women like her, you can always count on them running up and sticking beside them. I can't stand women like her. me move on, because I still got one more thing to talk about. Let me read the comments. Because we got one more thing to talk about. Is this Miss Netta and Maddie T. I try to check myself because we've been conditioned to tear ourselves down. So yes, friend, it's a constant struggle. And even me, I'm gonna be honest, like, you know, with my I'm gonna be transparent. We can talk. You know, with my line of work in the industry that I'm in, you know, we like to roast and gag and rag and drag. And you know, a lot of the people that we be talking about are Black women. Obviously they're going to be Black women because that's what I'm mostly interested in. I'm only interested in anything that affects anything regarding the Black woman. And so, you know, it is a constant battle trying to, you know, I don't know. I say all that to say the reason why I speak the way I speak is because that's how I've been conditioned to speak. This is what I grew up. This is how it was. This is how I was spoke to. They tell it like it is. I don't know if it's right. I don't know if it's wrong. I'm trying every day, you know, but this is who I am. Like, this is it's just me. Like, this is a part of my culture, honestly, like me personally, you know, and then like, girl, anyways, we can talk about this all day. And the fact that Jason Lee, that's another thing. Yes, Jason Lee hosted this award show. I didn't even know that Jason Lee even had an award show for what was it, Hollywood Unlocked. You know what? And his friends with Rihanna. Wait, hold on. The fact that Jason Lee hosted this award show and he's friends with Rihanna, a victim of DV, is just disgusting. Well, you know, honestly, let's be for real. Rihanna does not have the best politics. And so, like, him being friends with Rihanna, didn't Rihanna sell Fenty to a white woman? Isn't Rihanna, wasn't she in relationships with multiple blatantly colorist men? It's fuck free. I'm not excusing, you know, what happened to her or nothing, but maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just saying in terms of like, Rihanna is not, him being friends with Rihanna doesn't, to me, it actually says, it's not surprising. It actually says a lot about him and his politics, because I mean, Rihanna is a colorist as far as I'm concerned. I mean, she's in a relationship with blatant colorist men. You know, light-skinned women who date colorist men are usually colorist as fuck. Let's be very clear. That's why they're together. So that's that. Fenty is ran by a white CEO. Rihanna is still the owner. Oh, I have to look into that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Acknowledge me if I'm right. I from what I understood, I thought she sold it. Did she make her? Okay, so she still owns it, but the CEO is a white woman. Sure, whatever. But it's not surprising that Rihanna and Jason go together. Yeah, it's not surprising at all. Let's talk about, I gotta go soon. So let's talk about the last topic that we want to talk about, which was Miss Maddie and Miss Netta. T.S. Madison and Miss Netta. Did y'all see over the weekend there was like some controversy? Shout out to one of my mutuals. Hey, mutual. He was in here earlier today on the live, but I don't know if y'all saw, I can play the clip, but basically people have been calling out Maddie because Maddie has a show on YouTube, and I guess her co-host, Craig, I guess he just be going in on Miss Netta, and like people have been calling her out. Every queen needs a messy e-lunch in their court. So I'm sorry. That's why I can't read the comments. I have ADD. So let me play the clip. And we're gonna come back. But people calling out T.S. Madison for being internally transphobic. I'm gonna play the clip, and we're gonna talk about
participate in transphobia. And if memory serves, didn't T.S. Madison also call Miss Netta by her dead name, which is Joe, which is also a layer of transphobia? So would that mean that T.S. Madison was participating in transphobia? But didn't T.S. Madison also get upset when people calling her Timothy? And she also got upset with Just Hilarious when Just Hilarious was participating in transphobia. And it also made me question, why is T.S. Madison allowing somebody like Craig to sit up here and go in on Miss Netta like that? But T.S. Madison also sat next to Kaya for years. We all know Kaya's a stone cold bitch. Kaya doesn't hide that. And T.S. Madison was cool with that until Kaya became a problem for T.S. Madison. Now you can see all the transphobia that Kaya was presenting and the homophobia that she was presenting and her calling you by your dead name. Now you had a problem with that. Only to turn around and do it to another trans person.
Girl. So this video went viral, and I guess it got some backlash because people were saying like, well, Casanova, and shout outs to Dr. Casanova Brown. Shout outs to Casanova Brown. They were saying that like, well, you're not trans, so it's not your play. I don't know. I'm not really sure what. I think honestly, people were just calling him out because people love T.S. Madison. Listen, are y'all ready to hear what I have to say? Because I've been, first of all, shout outs to Maddie, okay, and shout outs to the Queen's Court. I'm gonna be honest, because let's be for real, a lot of YouTubers started off and were inspired by the Queen's Court. Okay, if you did not catch the Queen's Court, okay, every what day would they release new episode? I'm not sure. I think it was Sunday or Friday, what have you, whatever day it was. Girl, you missed an era. You missed a time. Okay, Kaya and Maddie were magic, but let's be fucking for real. Kaya was the Queen's Court. We wasn't really tuning in to see Maddie. Maddie and Kaya, yeah, their energy was unmatched, but we was tuning in to see Kaya get the girls together and read and drag. Because if you don't know, Kaya is, her mouth is fucking vile and disgusting, just the way I like it. Okay, shout out to our Scorpion sister in Christ. Listen, unpopular opinion. Listen, can we talk about it? Can we talk? Like, can we really talk? Because I never liked the way that whole shit with the Queen's Court fell out. And I see y'all going off in the comments, but let me cook for a second real quick before I read them. Listen, first of all, let me say this. Again, shout out to the Queen's Court, because my very first video on YouTube is me talking about the Queen's Court and them falling out. So y'all go ahead, if y'all new to the channel, y'all go back once this video is over, go ahead and go and watch my oldest video. It's the first 3 videos is me talking about all the shit that transpired. And I'm gonna say the same, and I still feel the same way I did 7 years ago that I do today. Bitch, I really hated the way y'all really tried. Maddie likes to throw her rock and hide her hand, and that's just what it is. Maddie, Casanova, and I'm not sure if I don't have the entire video, but what Nova's saying in this video about how, you know, Maddie sat up with Kaya for years, a blatantly transphobic woman. And here's the gag. So let's be very clear. Maddie, let me read the comments. I saw Casanova Brown's TikTok. You can't be transphobic against a cis hetero man. Are we talking about Netta, Xavier? Miss Netta is not trans. She does not have a dead name. Well, Miss Netta does not like being called by her original name, which is Joe. One day, Charles referred to her as Joe, and she got upset about it. So, while it may not be a dead name, whatever you want, like let's be for real. Miss Netta is confused. Okay, Miss Netta don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She really don't. She called herself Miss, but then she says that she identifies as a man, but she don't want to be called Joe. She don't know what the fuck. She don't know what she's talking about. So regardless, regardless of the fact, cisgender people confused, no matter what your binary, non-binary, whatever, cisgender people can still experience transphobia. Okay, transphobia is not exclusive to trans people. Hey sis, transphobia is not exclusive to trans people. So that's that. Now Casanova, he made several points. The only thing that Nova said that I disagree with was when he was saying the part about how he thinks that Maddie only advocates for trans women that can pass. I don't agree with that. I think that was the part where I was like, oh, I wouldn't say that. Like, I don't think that's the case, but I do think that Maddie is a messy bitch that lives for drama, and she will sit there and she surely will sit the fuck right there next to people with a fucking bigot and let them spew all kinds of hateful things, and will kiki and he and ha and laugh until those bullets get to flying and hit her ass, and now it's a fucking problem. Let's be very clear. Kaya was sitting up next to her calling gay black men all kinds of sissies and punks. I'm sure she was calling them all kinds of F words and all kinds of derogatory slurs for years, and you didn't have a problem with it. Maddie was it's so funny y'all want to call Kaya transphobic. Maddie was the main person misgendering people on the Queen's Court. Maddie used to sit there and misgender Wendy Williams every fucking episode, called her Wendell Bartholomew. The shit was actually not even, it really was tired and late. It wasn't even fucking funny, because I'm not, the jokes write themselves when it comes to Maddie. So I'm not even going to do that. I'm not. So that's that. And I'm not going to do it because that's just not how I get down. But yeah, so when the whole shit blew up and imploded, I really hated how the narrative was like, oh, Kaya's just so transphobic and Kaya's just so homophobic and da 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 da. And it's just like, she's transphobic and homophobic, and Maddie was perfectly fine with that shit. Maddie monetized, you made a brand and made money off of a bigot and a person with transphobic and homophobic and internalized misogynistic views for years. But the second she called you a man, and the second she called you Mandy man whore, now all of a sudden, like, the world needs to end and the world has to stop because you be a misgender. It's okay for her to misgender Wendy Williams. It's okay for her to misgender other women, other and I'm not even gonna say other actual women, but you feel me? Like, it's okay for her to misgender, like, and that's my thing. Like, until you do right. What did Whoopi say? Until you do right by the black woman, everything around you shall crumble. And that's just what it is. So for you to turn around and say, I want y'all to let this shit go with the Queen's Court that I haven't made content with Kaya in over 7 years. So Maddie, you have a habit of aligning yourself with people with very questionable politics. And then for you to say that, well, Miss Netta does not identify as trans, so she doesn't experience transphobia. That is so, if you truly believe that, then that tells me that, Maddie, you have, you're not as well versed on trans issues as you like to claim to be. Or you're a fucking liar and you're playing dumb and you're acting and you're avoiding accountability and moving the fucking goalposts. Because if memory serves me correctly, you was the main one saying that, Jess Hilarious experienced transphobia, and we all know Jess Hilarious pregnant ass ain't never been and never will be no trans woman, nothing. So what the fuck are you talking about? If Jess Hilarious can experience transphobia, then why can't Miss Netta? Make it make sense, Jesus. If Miss Netta over here calling herself Miss and dressing up as a woman, girl. Yeah, T.S. Madison pimped Kaya out and then discarded her when she was no longer served a purpose. That's some G shit. No, it's not. That's not no G shit. I'm sorry. I'm not about to sit up next to a bigot. I'm not about to sit across the table and break bread with somebody with questionable politics. It's just not gonna happen. You're not about to be sitting up in my face making and kikiing and making problematic statements with me. And then no, like no. I just thought it was so weird how I just thought that shit was so weird. Like and yeah. And then like Maddie, she's doing the same shit with this dude Craig. She's like, it's like, and Craig even clocked it. Craig was like, half the time you the one that be putting the shit on the docket. Like, it's the same shit with it's the same shit with Trina. Y'all remember when Maddie when Kaya used to go in on Trina, call her all kinds of sour pussies and all kinds of shit. Half the time, Maddie would literally line that shit up. Maddie would literally be like, oh, you better not say nothing about Trina. Nudge, nudge. And then Kaya would proceed to go in on Trina. But then when they fell out, when the Queen's Court fell out, here go Maddie. Well, and for the record, I've always been a Trina supporter. Girl, shut up. Like, you can't make, how you gonna monetize? Hello, let's talk about it. Bitch, half of your show was y'all would literally spend a decent percentage of the episode just going in on Trina. You monetized attacking a Black woman for no fucking reason. And then you gonna turn around and say that you've always been a fan of her? Girl. Like, you can say whatever you want about me, but you can never say that I just be going in on Black, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just be dragging them for hours on end. I talk about you one time, I tug on your wig a little bit, and then I move on. Yes, sour puss. Kaya was hilarious. Oh, I think I might one day. I got to go back and just like watch some old episodes, or just binge watch some old episodes. Or how about that legendary read with Reginae? That's what really set them on and put them on the map when she got Reginae Carter together. That read was immaculate. The read of a lifetime, the read of a century. Clock it. T.S. Madison was best friends with Funky Dineva and always set Kaya into guys to go in. No. I don't think that he. I wouldn't say that Maddie. I want to be clear what I'm talking about. I don't think that Maddie would set Kaya up to go in on Funky, but I do think that my thing is this: you're not finna sit here and talk about my friend in front of me, like, especially on my show. Like, ain't nobody about to come onto the Medusa show and talk shit about anybody that I have a business relationship with, a personal relationship with. It's just not happening. Like, we shutting that shit down. Like, it's like, and I promise you won't be back if it continues. It's that simple. So for you to keep doing it over and over again, yeah, you a fake ass bitch. Maddie, girl, I wouldn't trust her as far as I can see. But listen, I just think Maddie has very questionable politics. I like Maddie. I just think that she has. I think she's very opportunistic, fake woke. Call your daddy, girl. Reginae, your daddy. Girl, I gotta do a deep dive on the Queen's Court. Girl, when Kaya was spilling them teas about, oh, you just don't bring up sourpuss, you mad because your mama was fucking Trina and fucking Lil Wayne and fucking your daddy at the same time, and they never responded to it. Y'all remember when Kaya said that shit? When Kaya read Reginae and Toya's camp, they were completely dead silent for like a week. They didn't say shit. Oh, okay. And y'all remember Reginae used to get real spicy in the mouth prior to that. She used to jump out there with everybody and anybody back then. Y'all remember them teas, honey? People will endure a lot for some clicks and views. I think it's just Madison being able to separate business and personal. I mean, it's exactly say what you want. I think it just says a lot about your. I just wish that she would stand on that shit. I just wish that she would stand on it. Watching the Queen's Court Christmas show is a yearly Christmas tradition of mine. Oh my god, I gotta start doing that. I gotta start doing that, Capricorn. We should watch it together, honestly. Y'all think Trina was having threesomes with Yan? Yes, yes. I think Trina was having threesomes with Wayne and Toya. Toya don't seem like the type. Yes, I think so. Toya seemed like the type to do anything. I think. I mean, she been with him. She been with him since she was young. Yeah, I think so. I can see it. Toya just look like she just go down for some dick. Toya just look like she just happy to be here. And I mean, like, because y'all. I mean, look. I mean, we see the relationships that she's been in. I'm not trying to shame her for the abusive relationship. We saw when she was with Meth Hits. Meth Hits. Kaya used to say some horrible things, bro. Horrible things. And Maddie would sit there and laugh and kiki and hee and ha ha. But now the world got this. But then once Kaya started saying those same horrible things to her, oh, now it's a problem. Girl, you better laugh and hee and kiki just like you've been laughing and kikiing this whole fucking time and get the fuck over it. I know you're not laughing at you being misgendered when you've been misgendering another black woman for the last 18 months. The fuck? Girl. Nah, I can see Nivea and Wayne. I can see all of them. Lil Wayne. I think. Listen, when it comes to these men, especially when a man has like a lot of women, usually those women are dumb. They're not smart. Men don't keep a lot of like intelligent women around them because an intelligent woman is not gonna put up with that, or she's gonna be on the same type of time. He's not gonna be able to keep up with an intelligent woman, so he got to keep a bunch of dumb bitches around him. Girl, don't let Auntie Medusa have to come up on here and school y'all. Yes, yes, oh yes. Yeah, and like I said, they've been together since they was young. So I'm sure they've done it all. You know what I'm saying? When you've been with somebody for that long, oh yeah, like, you know, y'all been together since y'all was teenagers. Yeah, I can see y'all having threesomes and all kinds of shit. I could even see them doing it when they were still young as shit. Yeah, I can see it. Girl, it's almost 10:30. I was supposed to get up off of here at 10 o'clock. A harem of idiots. It's a harem of harlots. So I'm sorry. But yeah, that's just what it is. It's a harem or harem. However you say it. I'm telling you. You don't want to see. You're choosing not to see it. Toya doesn't. I'm sorry. Toya doesn't give. Toya and Tiny. Yeah, they don't give me into. Okay, hello. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. Honestly, I feel like that goes for a lot of rappers, baby mamas. If we being honest, I feel like a lot of them be on that type time. Yeah, the rappers, I would even throw some of the basketball women up in there, especially the basketball girlfriends. Now, maybe not the basketball wives. I think that they're above that. They didn't put their time in. But the basketball girlfriend, I mean, how you think they got to the wife position? They had to put in work. They had to eat a little coochie. They had to, you know. They had to do what they had to do. Y'all, let me get up off of here. I missed y'all. This was fun. I missed y'all. Kaya and Azalea Banks are my two problematic faves. Yes, me too. Kaya, Azalea Banks, and Wendy Williams. Those are my who else? And it used to be Corinne Steffens, because I used to love how Corinne Steffens was just tearing up people's, just spilling the tea and tearing up people's marriages. But then I found out that she was a xenophobic colorist smut. And so, yeah, that's what that is. So yeah, I don't mind. I would never, we don't sex shame over here. But when you're a fucking color, I have no problem with sex shaming a colorist. Okay, so a colorist whore. So yeah, so fuck her. So fuck, super suck, and yeah. You like Jackie? You think Jackie was eating cat? Which one was Jackie? Jackie Chrissy? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She was eating the cat and he was sucking dick right with her. Come on now. Y'all know them two was bumping buses. Y'all know they was bumping person. Y'all know that they are our favorite bisexual couple in the NBA. Let's be for real. Allegedly, because I don't want to get sued. I can't imagine Tammy Roman licking no. Tammy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could see it. Tammy, we know for a fact that Tammy's husband was definitely cheating on her. So, but she's a basketball wife, so that's just what comes with it. Jackie is open about being bisexual, right? The only one who's not open about it is her husband, allegedly. So now let me stop. I'm just playing. Who else? Yeah, girl, let's go on and on. Yeah, who else? We know Robin Dixon, and there's rumors and teas about Robin, what's his name? Juan really is community dick. This is some old Montgomery County tea. Okay, Juan been screwing on women all throughout UMD allegedly. Okay, and College Park allegedly for some time, all while they were filming Housewives of Potomac prior to them getting married again and all that shit. So yeah, them teas been them some old early 2000s teas. Hey, Jackie bisexual. Oh my gosh, she just gives that tea. Yeah, she does. She does like she doing the bending. I don't think Robin and Juan have threesomes. I think that these women will do whatever the fuck their men tell them to do to maintain the lifestyle. It's the same thing with Teyanna Taylor. Like, yeah, I think that Teyanna Taylor likes women, but I don't think that she want to fuck him with her husband. But I think that she was doing it to keep him satisfied. I'm telling you, them basketball wives and them hip hop wives. Okay, it's a lot that comes with that. It's a lot of STDs. It's a lot of babies. It's a lot. It's a lot. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. I got it gone. I got my baby. I'm being a neglectful mother. I need to go and get my son a bath. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to stay this Monday night with my crazy ass. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. I go live every Monday at 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'll let y'all know. We're going to aim for 8:30. But tell me how y'all feel about this new time. This new time is a little better for me because it's less stressful. But we're gonna try to stick to the 8:30. And I'll be back for some more, y'all. I love y'all so much. Bye. Bye, y'all. Give this video a thumbs up. I need my likes. Bye, y'all.